Good morning, y'all. In typical Ariel fashion, I forgot I was vlogging already. I have so far warmed up on the treadmill and done a set of squats with 40 pounds. I started without you. My bad. It is week 20 and it is Wednesday, so literally if I get through today, I'm halfway through the week, and that's amazing. So, feeling good. I have a bit of a headache this morning, but walking on the treadmill was like, it felt really good. So I'm hoping leg day is always kind of back and core day as well, so hopefully it'll help. But my hips have been, my hips here have been really tight and just releasing a lot, and last week when I did leg day it really helped it, so hoping today will as well. And then yeah, I have been doing really good this week. Lots of healthy meals, lots of movement. Last week I forgot to mention it in my vlog, but I didn't run all week. I just kind of, I don't know, like I have mentioned it lots of times, but I've had a couple concussions, and like it's still like it's only been like literally a year since the first one, not even a complete year, like 9 months and some days, or not 9 months, wow, 12 or 11 months and some days. But sometimes when I get on the treadmill, even though it's not happening, it feels like the treadmill is slipping under my feet. And it's a whole brain body thing. And so when that happens, I cannot run. It is just, my brain is healing at that moment or something, but I am not physically able to run. In fact, when I tried, I got dizzy and almost fell. So if I feel like that, I just don't run. And I felt like that all last week. And so I didn't run all last week. And then Monday, I ran 2 miles and it felt incredible. There was a couple of minor moments where I was like, oof, I feel a little icky, but it went away immediately, and I actually was able to finish the 2 miles. Yesterday I did one pretty big incline walk. I did all the way up to level 6, and I did 6 for like 10 minutes. And then the second incline walk I did all the way to level 5, and 5 I only did for like 5 minutes. So it was kind of a lower intensity. It was like, I got into zone 3 in the first one, and I only got into zone 2 in the second one. So, lower intensity workout for the second one, which was great. But, yeah, just feeling strong this week, feeling good. So I suppose I am getting into this really late. Oh, whoops, I'm resting for 4 minutes. I've been getting into this really late because I've been sleeping in a lot. But this next week, my daughter and I start phasing back into our normal routine of school. So I will be getting up earlier and doing my workouts earlier instead of, it is like 9 o'clock right now. So, yeah, let's get to it, or get back to it. Okay, I finished my leg day. Felt really good. Lots of PRs. I upped the weights on my squats, my Bulgarian split squats, my lunges, my calf raises, everything except for my step ups. And then I ended with a mile walk, and then I did my stretches, and now I'm just waiting for my tummy to settle so that I can get a little more hungry, and then I'm gonna eat some breakfast. So as a reminder, I always start the day with protein coffee, so I have already done that. And then yeah, just gonna do some cleaning of my house today and just chilling with my daughter. It's just gonna be a boring day, so we'll see what I know I want to get at least 20, at least one 20-minute session on the treadmill, but I might do 2 just because I'm trying to like, every month my Garmin does free badges for people who have Garmins but don't have the Garmin subscription. And I am trying to hit it's a 20-minute activity, so you do 20-minute activities by 30 days, but I want to see if I can hit it in 9 days. So, or less. Well, no, wait, not 9 days. 14 days. 14 days, excuse me, because today's day 8, so I'm only on 16. So if I get 2 more, I could hit it in 9 days. Yeah. So let's see if I can get 2 more in today and 2 more in tomorrow, and then yeah, I would hit it in 9 days, and that would be really cool. It's just trying to, like, I have no goals right now other than like keep working on progressing in the gym and whatnot. I have nothing I'm training for, so I just need little tiny like goals to just move me forward. Just keep moving me forward, because yeah, like I said, no goals right now. I am just free flowing with the strength training and the running, and just like there's nothing like pulling me forward, you know. I'm having to push myself forward. So yeah, on to the day. For breakfast, we have farm fresh chicken eggs from my friend, the Well-Traveled Woman, here on YouTube. I've got mushrooms, cherry tomatoes, zucchini, and Swiss cheese. Yum. I devoured this. It was gone in like, I don't know, maybe 6 minutes. I wanted something really easy for lunch, and I forgot to pull ham out of the freezer, so bulldog it is. Still hungry after the bulldog ramen, so I'm gonna have some plums. Did a little treadmill walk after lunch, 1 mile, 25 minutes. It's been too hot outside for me to want to go outside and walk. Not when there's air conditioning in my garage. I'm gonna do another walk on the treadmill. 1.12 miles in 25 minutes. Dinner tonight is fish tacos with a cabbage mango black bean slaw that I made. I made up the sauce. I did chili crunch oil that I made myself, and then honey, lime juice, and mayonnaise. It's absolutely delicious. I've tried bites of it. I've also been snacking on some granola that I made today. The chocolate one is amazing. Finishing off the last of the creme brulee. Good morning, y'all. It is Thursday of week 20. So today is speed run. I have just not felt up to intervals, so I'm gonna do what I did last week, where I'm gonna run about 2 miles, and I'm just gonna up the speed by 0.1 every 0.25 miles. I did the math, and that gets me around 4.5 miles per hour, which I normally run at a 3.8. So it is faster. Last time I did this, my heart rate was in zone 3 the entire time. Yeah, it's not zone 4, but whatever. Yeah, I had my protein coffee this morning. Feeling really good. My legs are pretty sore from yesterday's, leg workout. But I'm pretty sure that I can handle this run. It's always that first mile, I swear. The first mile is always the hardest. No matter how many miles I'm running, like, that first mile is miserable every time. It ticks down, like, so slow. So I'm excited to run today. Plans for this week are my daughter agreed to go on a hike tomorrow She really does not like hiking, but I said we could go to the lake for a really long time on Saturday. So she's gonna go on a 2 mile hike with me tomorrow. And then that means I can do my long run on Saturday because I'm not gonna go hiking on Saturday. And so my plan is to get like 4 to 4.5 miles on Saturday. Um, you know what they say about planning, right? So we'll see if that happens. Uh, yeah, I don't have anything to say. Let's get to it. 2.18 miles in 30 minutes, about a 13:50 pace. Actually, I hit one in 12:30, which was almost my record. Amazing. For breakfast, I'm having yogurt and chia seed pudding with honey, and I put my plain granola as well as my chocolate granola on here because I don't like a ton of chocolate in the morning, but it was so good yesterday. I think this is going to be delicious. Also, my granola contains a lot of fiber and a lot of protein, so this is great. Great breakfast. I've got lemon bars in the oven, but as soon as they're done, I want to run another mile or two. So I'm going to eat this waffle, and then I'm going to change, and then I'm going to stretch. 2.14 miles in 30 minutes, 14-minute pace. Pretty good, pretty good. Lunch is a ham and cheese sandwich with pea shoots, a high-fiber, high-protein bread, and some chips. I'm hungry, so I'm going to have some of this Kirkland popcorn as a snack. Pretty good. It's just coconut oil, popcorn, and salt. Tastes buttery. Tonight for dinner is a rice noodle bowl, cold salad. It's got cabbage, carrots, snap peas, green onions, some basil, peanut sauce that I made, and rice noodles and chicken. My lemon bars are done, so I'm having one for dessert. Good morning, y'all. It is Sunday. It is my rest day. Feeling really fantastic about this week. Oh my gosh. I forgot to mention in my last week vlog that I didn't run at all. Not a single time. I did say that I didn't, when I explained what I didn't say I ran. I just said I walked, but I didn't explicitly say I did not run this week. So anyway, so last week I did not run. And this week, oh my gosh, got so much running in. I felt so good. And honestly, since I've been running since I hit that 4.25 miles in June, I've pretty much been staying steady at like 2 miles each time I've run. Every time I've run. Long run, short run, all of them, just 2 miles. And this week, oh, I did so many more than 2 miles. So Monday, I did upper body, and I upped my weights on my lateral raises. And then I ran 2 miles at a -2 incline. So that's 1% up from where I have been running. This next week, I'm going to do 2 miles at a -2 incline on Monday or Tuesday, and then Thursday, part of my speed workout will be -3 and part of it will be -2 because I'm working my way up the degrees. And then that run was incredible. I can't run outside right now because I ran outside at like 60 degrees and I almost passed out, and then I tried it again at like 65 degrees and I almost passed out. So I haven't gone outside when it's above 50 degrees to run. If it's above 50 degrees, I'm not running outside. I'm running in the air-conditioned garage. So I have been just running on my treadmill and that's it. But that's fine too. It's easier, so it makes it easier for me to want to run. And I can do technically more running because it's easier. So Tuesday I did incline walk in the morning and an incline walk in the afternoon. The incline walk in the morning was harder than the incline walk in the afternoon. I didn't do as much in the afternoon, just a little incline walk, but I did figure out this week how I'm going to be able to get about 2 hours every week, weekdays to go hike. I will have to hike the hikes that are close to my house and not any out of town, which is fine, but it will get me some more inclines. So Wednesday, you guys saw that, but I think I keep forgetting to talk about, because I've just been like going about my day. I PR'd so hard on Wednesday. I upped my Bulgarian split squats, I upped my lunges, I upped my squats, I upped my step ups. No, not my step ups, my calf raises. And with my calf raises, I'm more trying to do endurance work, so there's no major resting in between. It's just go, 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 get them done, and doing as many as I can, because my calves, that if I'm running, like, I need it to be endurance. I'm not looking to gain muscles in my calves. Like, yeah, I want muscle growth or muscle gains in that I want to be stronger, but I don't want to like make my muscles bigger in my calf. So I do endurance work for calf raises, and everything else I do functional strength. So like basically I try to do the closest variation to what I would be doing in real life. And that's how I work out, and I add weights to it to make it harder. So anyways, so I PR'd a ton on Wednesday's leg workout, and then in the afternoon I just walked. I've been trying to put it on like 1% because 0 grade doesn't get my heart up enough. If I do 1%, it at least gets it into zone 1. I have to try a little harder than that to get it into zone 2, but on Wednesdays I don't really care about getting, it is not a cardio day. Pretty much every other day of the week is cardio day except for Wednesdays and Friday. I am not worried about cardio on Wednesdays or Friday. I am only concerned about, at most, getting into zone 1 so that I get my intensity minutes counted, because it really sucks to go on a walk and not have any of the hour walk you did count towards your goals for the week. On your data goals, not just your data goals. Anyways, so I just walked, and then Thursday was awesome. I ran 2 miles in the morning, felt fantastic, so I ran another 2 miles in the afternoon, and I felt really, really good after that. Just like, oh my gosh, I felt incredible, like flying. And the morning I did a speed workout, and so my best mile ever was outside, and it was 12:21. I hit a PR on the treadmill though, because on the treadmill I tend to run slower. But I hit my best mile ever on the treadmill, and it was 12:30. So almost really close to a PR, but it was a treadmill PR too. So like felt really good about that. And then in the afternoon, I've just been trying to get my base speed up a little bit from like 3.8 to like 3.94 speed. And so I did do that, and I ran at basically a 4 the whole time, which was awesome, and it felt really good. It didn't feel like I was huffing and puffing, it just felt good. And then Friday I did core, and I upped time on VSIT, and I upped my weights I upped my reps on rows, because I can do 85 pounds, but I've been trying to get it up to 30 reps, and I'm not quite there yet. And then kickbacks, I upped it to 75 pounds, which felt really good. Yeah. And then in the afternoon, I went on a hike with my daughter. I didn't get any video of that, honestly. I love her, but she gets sun sick, so she did not feel good through the hike, and I'm not gonna really make her do it anymore during this heat. If it gets cooler, I might make her do another one, but not while it's hot out. But she also gets really in her head, and if she feels like it's hard, she just wants to quit. And so like halfway through the trail, she's like, I don't want to do anymore. And I'm like, well, the thing about the trail is you can either stay here forever and live in the woods, or you can make it back to the trailhead. So she made it back to the trailhead, and she is realizing that if she like thinks about things she likes, it gets easier. So towards the end, we went to the lake yesterday, and on Friday she was talking about going to the lake the next day, and we had a pause in the conversation, and she goes, "Can we keep talking about the lake? It's making it easier to hike." So she's figuring out her mental state. So protein coffee. So then I also walked on the treadmill on Friday just for like 20 minutes just to like loosen up my legs. I didn't do anything crazy. I think I can't even remember if I did it at 1 grade or if I just did it at 0, but I was like, I just need to like loosen up my legs a little bit. And then Saturday, oh my god, Saturday was a beautiful morning. I ran for an hour and 11 minutes. An hour and 10 minutes. I did 5 miles. I did 5 miles of running. My feet kept going a little asleep, so after 2 miles I had to walk, and then every mile after that I had to walk a little bit just to loosen them up. But I was able to run straight after I walked. I mean, it wasn't even 0.1 of a mile, and then I would run again. So I was running pretty much 0.9 something of a mile every mile except for 1 and 2, which I ran almost the whole thing for 1 and 2. Probably 1.9 miles because I walked a little bit at the beginning. But 5 miles. My goal was 4 miles in June. I hit that. My goal was 5 miles in July. I hit that. My next goal is 6 miles in August. I'm hoping to hit that. Granted, I would have liked it to be outside that I did this, but like my body's still getting used to running and adapting to running. So making it easier to adapt is not a bad thing. So, and after I get my speed runs up to -2, then I'll start working on getting my long run up to -2 grade. And then I'll start working on getting my first run, my easy run of the week, up to -1, and then keep going down the line until I'm at, like, I would like to get to a 2 grade, just straight 2, before I try and really run outside. But I also am, like, kind of just waiting for the cool weather to hit, because right now with the heat, like I said, I can't run outside. So once the cool weather hits again, too, I'll probably start running outside a little more as well. So overall, just a really good week. Like, it really just felt strong and fast and going the distance. Like, I felt the endurance, I felt the speed, I felt the strength, I felt the pride. I just felt it all. Like, it was a week that I felt my feelings, and there was a couple of dark days. I don't know what's going on. It's been like really, like, literally, I swear I get out of it and then it's like boom, right back in. But like, even the dark days, like, you saw me on Wednesday and Thursday. That was part of my dark days. And like, it's better. It's better. It's still not even as dark as what I've been going through. Like, it was easier, and I just like allowed my feelings to come through and allowed the darkness to be here and said hello. Like, I'm your old friend. I'm happy to see you. Like, you are just a weather in the sky, and you are a snowstorm right now, and I love snowstorms. So I'm gonna enjoy this. But I don't know. It's a week I felt good. I felt good in my feelings, in my body, in my parenting, in my food, in everything that I did this week. I felt really good. And I was also able to see my friend Christina, and like, we were able to talk about some things that have really been bothering me and able to just get it out. Like, and one of the things that have been bothering me is that like I am not working right now. And so like I'm able to put my full focus on fitness, but sometimes that doesn't feel like enough. Like, I don't feel like I'm contributing to the household the way I would like to, and like blah 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 blah. I'm a burden, right? And I know my husband doesn't feel that way because I clean 90% of the time, and he barely has to do any cleaning in the house. So it's like he barely has to do any cooking. He gets. I made lemon bars and cake this week. Like, I think he might be a little spoiled, actually. And I'm taking care of my daughter. It's like I'm not off. I'm current, like I was looking for a job, and then summer hit, and just like being home with my daughter is more important. I was telling my husband last night I need a job that's Monday through Friday, part-time, during the school year only, and doesn't work with kids. And that's pretty much a impossible ask at this point. So I am still on the just like keeping an eye out, but mostly I'm just doing what feels right, you know. Been talking to Christina about how we are always following our intuition. And when you are irritated at someone, guess what? They're following their intuition. So you're mad at them for triggering you. Guess what? They're doing what they feel is right. They're doing what their intuition calls them to do. And that's really hard to admit, that when my husband is triggering me, that he's doing it because that's what his intuition is telling him to do, and that his intuition is also correct. Ugh, gross. Well, like, we are never not following my intuition. I look back in my life, and like there's never been a time where I haven't been following my intuition. Even when I was at my darkest, I was still following my intuition without knowing it. So it's just one of those things where like I'm realizing that I'm following my intuition because I'm doing what feels right. It just doesn't feel like enough. It doesn't feel like I'm doing enough. And like that is something I've struggled with enough. Like I've struggled with, because so often like I can be doing. I just watched a video by Kelty about this, where like she felt like she needed to optimize every portion of her life, like her sleep, her nutrition, her fitness, her social life, everything. Like everything needed to be performing perfectly at peak optimization, and that's like a lot of how I feel all the time. Is like I'm not doing perfect nutrition. I could be doing better. Like I'm always trying to like figure out, like, even I have talked to my husband about it so many times. I'm literally doing everything I can be doing. I'm drinking enough water. I'm limiting caffeine intake. I sleep more than anyone I know. I have a regular sleeping routine. I have great sleeping hygiene. I strength train. I do cardio. Like, I eat really, really healthy. I eat more vegetables than anyone I know. So much so that I have a tattoo of vegetables on my arm. I don't know if we've ever seen this before, but I've got tattoos of vegetables on my arm because I love vegetables so much. I could live off of vegetables. So, like, I'm doing everything and still I'm like, I should meet with a dietitian and see what I can do to optimize my nutrition better. Girl, shut up. You've taken 4 nutrition classes. You've had a meeting with a dietitian who already told you were doing everything right. So just, geez, calm down a little. Like, peak optimization. Like, I am optimized. That's where I'm optimized prime. Like, that's where I'm at. Like, I'm done. I'm good. I've hit peak optimization. There is no more. I've done it all. I've done it all. There is no more that I can do to optimize. I am optimized. So, like, I'm doing enough, I'm doing enough and I don't need to do any more. If it feels right to focus on my nutrition and my fitness and focus on getting my daughter some fitness while we're doing the summer, like, then that's right. That's my intuition is telling me something. Like, just focus on that. Like, be grateful that this is what you get to do instead of working a miserable job, So I'm grateful. And I'm going to stop talking because we're at 20 minutes here. And so I'm going to say I am grateful. I'm grateful for you for watching this video. I'm grateful for me for putting in 5 months of effort, of consistency, of adaptability, of change, of growth, of optimization, of doing enough, of being enough, of feeling enough. 5 months is a long time, so I guess tomorrow starts our 6th month. Oh my gosh, that's crazy to think about. Okay, well, I'm proud of myself. I hope you're proud of yourself. And all I have to say is I'll see you in the next one, and I hope you're always remembering to be kind to yourself.